It's your boy Zappa, Professional Stages, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Compact 3. We are here at the top of a new chapter, beginning at offshore Japan. But it is also the beginning of the end. Like I said, final chapter. Enough rambling. Let's play the game. Stage 28, Manipulated People. Mizal has gathered his forces in order to search for Fernando and drag him back. Volca and the crew arrive in short order, startling Mizal with their surprise attack, which is now. We still get 15 people. With all of our foes this way. So temporarily, we do have a problem with water. But here are the Shuri King's elite troops, as they were, and Mizal. So we're going to have to start with our non-flyers. Well, hold on. Seven. You back there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. We've caught them off guard. Volca declares that they're going to finally settle things here with Mizal, here and now. Mizal will feel his fury and burn in hell as revenge for not just Alteus, but for all the Shura that he's tricked and twisted. So, you three who have problems with water need to get on the Aura boat. While the rest can have their way. And of course, traditionally we have to get Corn Battler all hyped up. And then we'll go ahead and use yours first. Sorry. We've seen this Shura before, nothing unusual. you don't need to move yet. I'm gonna go ahead and leave things to Getter 1 today. Oh, damn. Okay. That's actually not the one I wanted you to target. I made that that's twice I made that mistake. In a row. But it's not such a critical mistake that I need to take it back. And, yes, our new pilot. Mika, I think? She has focus, luck, give morale, give SP, and confusion. A very good support pilot. Great for the 4th slot. Turn 1 complete. Weird how the furthest ones move. Done. Bruh. Yep, everything's out of range, so just block it. On the second turn, Fernando appears, screaming that he will kill Mizal. Frustrated, Mizal rallies the troops to destroy us all, which Poker finds a bit odd. Usually he's more reserved and tactical. But another party shouts that is enough. Maces appears, and she's furious with Mizal as well for having doomed Alteus. Maces also warns Polka that the Shore King is on his way, which explains why Mizal is in a tizzy. Can't look bad in front of the boss after all. Maces soon directly attacks Fernando, ready to deal with this fury, but she has a cure. Mizal doubts she could so easily break a spell, but getting man-to-man with Fernando, Maces shoves the cure down his throat, utterly breaking the spell and rendering it forever moot. Fernando feels like he's been in a waking nightmare for years now. Now Alteus. Maces tells him to be quiet. He's been pretty beat up. Oh no. Oh no at all. Peter, stop that. It's not that serious. This is nothing compared to what Alteus went through, nor his hatred for Mizal. Fernando tells Folka that no longer are they at odds. Furious, Mizal claims he's going to rip us all apart. But no. No, the only person dying today will be Mizal. It's the second time in a row that I did like 4 dots. Alright, and now both Fernando and Maces are on our side, but they're too far back to really be of any use. they will unfortunately not be productive on this day. If I'm feeling generous and slow, I might let them catch up and get some work in. You don't have abandoned. Secondarily. Ah, you have it. But we're not doing that. Nah, let's just let it ride. It's not that serious to hype him up. I do want to get everyone ready for Stoner Sunshine. How close are you to land? Close enough, I think. Excellent. Oh dear. Yeah, 'cause they will go right after you. That was lucky. 50-50. Seven, 7. A new unit to punch and observe. Yeah, that's about right. So it occurred to me the other day, as I was doing some research for the next project, I probably didn't really show off many boss attacks, especially, you know, the final boss in Impact. Simple, foolish mistakes because the game was getting long and tedious. You know, the Let's Player's curse. Oh shit, that was Mizal attacking. I didn't pay attention. Oh well, we'll get to see plenty more of him. Ah, assault. Finally. Abandon. You get right up on Getter, only 2 attack. Dunbine. Billabine. Show. Or Battler. They are doing for real damage. Inoki, do you have any healing spells? Well, even though that's Kaede. Sakura. Inoki does have some healing, so let's drop one here. One of y'all has to have some healing. Yeah, there it goes. Put some here. Come. Ugh. There it goes. Yo-yo. Oh, well there we go. Oh, what? Y'all defend each other? That's silly. And wild. Of course, you cover each other, but then it didn't matter. All according to plan. That's fine. Although I really should have got them closer. Okay, this was one of the animations that kind of worked a little bit before, so let's see how this goes now. Nope, not any different. And we missed. That's what we need. Idiot! We're baited. Repair. Who's left? That's fine. Oh look, it's Mizal and his face. That's that for this turn. Turn 3. Not making bad time. No, you're part of a plan. Well, you're also part of a plan. No. Dude, what? So after that terrible timeline, and then Hito. Who all has the blessing? Alright, there we go. And there's another spell that I haven't been using that I could. Okay, it's not that though. It's this, but different. Let's find it somewhere. Go in order, maybe I'll find it. And it could entirely be that nobody here has it. I believe nobody here has it, because it's a spell like this is double AP. Or double pilot points. But I thought there was also... I know there is a spell that doubles pilot points to other people. And perhaps I just don't have access. Anyway, back to the plan. Hopefully. Yes, good. A little bit extra money off of that. Alright, I'm going to turn up. Defend. And... there we go. Lock it in. Just so we can see what Muzal does when he hits somebody. Meh. I expected more. Extra rounds of healing. Nope, you can't reach her back here. You don't have hot blood, you don't. But you can lock it in and not get hit. Didn't I tell you to lock it in? Oh, that's focus accuracy. Die shotty, lock it the punch! Ah, he lost his feet. You're only now at 130, which means you don't have Bless on. Cham. That's a bad button. See, we rewind when bad buttons happen. I don't mind that. Not against that at all. Oh, you have exactly enough. could end this on this turn, and I plan on it. Oof. This, do that. Hold on, I better... This is the point where we save and make sure... that Grand Dasher doesn't get the kill. Shouldn't! We gotta make sure. Excellent. Edge! And now. Oh, it doesn't matter. You're done. Watch it again. Deleted. Mizal finds himself having to fend off 3 of the best Shura, the top of Earth's mighty super and real robots. Mizal can't believe that we're beating him back this badly. Such trash we are. Fernando tells Mizal to die for having messed with him. Mesa says that had it not been for Mizal's orders, Alteus wouldn't have had to die. But Mizal protests over it, not for any of them being around, his ambition would have come true. Well, the only place Mizal is fit to rule is the depths of hell, which Volca curses him to as Mizal explodes. That's redundant. As he explodes. Boop. And he dropped a Haru. Volca apologizes. Fernando apologizes to Volca, saying he finally knows what it's like having lost Alteus. Mesa says that she wants to pick up Alteus' gold and see how things go with Volca trying to change the Shura. Fernando now wants to fight beside Volca to create this new world for the Shura. Volca asks permission to have the both join them, with people giving their consent, even Lena adding that siblings should be together. As Brian agreed to let both on, Fernando finally gets a sense of what this friend thing is like. Masus only gets to briefly have doubts about joining before a booming voice rings out. He'll not allow it. The Shura King now appears, and booms that he'll not let Shura people join with those of other kingdoms and betray their ideals. Everyone's shocked at his arrival, and people can already sense what a commanding presence he has. And what a time to show up too after a hard, long battle with Mizal. The team are tired, allegedly. If there had been a moment to recover and resupply, then they could do something. I don't like that. That doesn't feel right as Sir's grammar goes. Then they could do something about him right away. The king can't believe that his trusted generals would betray him. The audacity. Fernando shouts that he finally realized that the Shura will die out if they don't change their ways, and there's no way he could follow under Mizal any longer. At least the Shura King states that their motives may be wrong, but he'll not accept betrayal regardless. Mizal pins Alteus' death on Mizal, but no! Alteus only died because he was too soft. So, does that mean Shura King approves of Mizal's methods? As a Shura, those methods were sound, since they got to continue fighting as Shura in this new world. What the king will not stand for is the Shura not fighting and forgetting their own ways. And if there is a Shura who's forgotten his way, he shall remind them with his fist, and remind them until their death. Fernando won't simply sit back and be beaten down, and attacks the Shura King. He's commended for not having let his spine go soft, but those soft fists of his will do nothing to the Shura King. Does he expect to last with those puny attacks? Fernando demands that Folka and his team leave, and even Mesa says that for now there's nothing that they can do to him. There's no way they can fight him head on. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. See, sometimes I don't realize the grammar is bad until I say it out loud. Not yet. There's no way we can fight him head on yet. Ella insists that both of them also pull away, rather than standing off against the Shura King, but no. Celia says they have to go. Now. Their sacrifice cannot be in vain. Folka says that he too will stay and fight, as will many more of the crew. Maces repeats that they must leave. Folka is Alteus' help and cannot die here. She rushes down the Shura King, with Fernando doing so shortly after. Bright orders that they retreat and drag Folka by force if need be. Folka really tries to chase after the other two Shura, but he's pulled along and dragged away. The Shura King asks if this is truly what the two of them wanted. Maces and Fernando have no regrets and have left everything, hopes, dreams, and all, with Folka. That's a list, so that's also bad. They're commended on their dedication, at least in the few mere moments before they're crushed with ease. Mace's last thoughts are being with Alteus in the next life, while Fernando last thinks of Folka. I didn't give you your SP recovery. I'm an idiot. But with that, let's... You're 2 points away from another strong arm, and then let's maybe finally get you up to sniping. Now in full retreat on the Argama, Folka swears to avenge his fallen brothers and Shura. Elle apologizes for not being able to help back there, but there's no blame on the crew, just Folka lamenting how he isn't strong enough. Had they been, then Maces and Fernando wouldn't have had to die. Lena tries to comfort him, saying that Maces and Fernando finally understood his will and the power of his intentions. Titsia scolds him, however, sulking won't bring them back. Folka is being too hard on himself. After a bit, he comes out of his funk, saying that with Alteus, Fernando, and Mace's final wishes, he will defeat the Shura King Alkaid. Bright points out that they also have their other enemies to still take care of, and while it's not his priority, he still wants Folka to help with them. Folka agrees to keep fighting together with against the last of their foes, and gets Lena's thanks once more. They review who's left. Jimmy says that the Conquestors are still about and need to be dealt with. Sho calls out Drake, Bishop, and Shot's Aura Battler armies. While Asami reminds us that the Chojin Alliance is still an issue. Aside from the Shura, these are our remaining foes. Back in the Shura world, Alkaid lays his generals to rest. Why did I write it that order? Alkaid lays his general to rest, including Nizal and Magnus. He tells them to sleep well. All of this happened due to his decision. Had he been stronger, then doubts would have never crept into any of their minds, and they'd still be united. But he is the Shura King, and he will not let his past mistakes weigh him down or judge him. He'll not ask for forgiveness, and carry on until all foes are crushed and his goals achieved. Let them witness from the land beyond the Shura King's final battle. One of his subordinates informs the king that all remaining Shura are gathered. This conflicts with later information. Gathering, and wish to follow him into the final battle. Alkaid says they are free to do as they please. Back on Ergamer, a shipment arrives for Akamatsu. It's from his father in the US, and it's equipment he'd asked for 6 months ago. Kaede confirms that Akamatsu's father is also a scientist before he opens the stuff up. It's new equipment for the Neuronoids. And look, they get a power-up. A free power-up. I don't know if that's like blocks or, you know, straight number. Hard to tell. No research was done here. At the Conquester's base, Ozmel is still furious over Medusa's incompetence. How dare she give her own life and still fail to destroy Mech and Robo? He rallies the troops for the biggest invasion on Earth yet. Back on the Argama again, Noin's dug up information on the Bison Well armies. The 3 factions have yet to fully assemble, and it's possible that if they take out Bishot's Gagaring first, then they have a better chance against the other 2. Conquest. The Conquestors are also coming in force, which Jimmy is absolutely pleased to hear. Only the Chojin Alliance can't be tracked down. Bright asks Hitomi, who's still relevant somehow. Cool. She's still relevant. If she can't use some dowsing to determine where they are... There we go with my juxtaposition of stuff. But it seems the enemy are too good at masking their presence. Kaede prods Sakura a little bit, and she manages to discover that they're located at Mode Warp's HQ. If that's the case, they have to hurry, lest their HQ be decimated. And turns out, the Federation already rigged the place with explosives since they figured out a while ago that most of the people infected with Algernon were from Mode Warp headquarters. Because there's a face I'm looking for. There we go. Hyoma asks what Maman is even doing there, apparently, and how is he still alive. Kaede explains that in order to truly achieve the peak of human evolution, a certain process is needed. He'll need to do a dive inspection using Better Man's DNA, but that means he'll need Better Man to be there. Sakura begins to mutter, if Better Man dies, then humanity will die, since the cause of Algernon will also die. Nobody, not even Sakura or I, understand what that means, because Better Man and Super Science. Since all their targets need immediate attention, they'll have to really decide where to go and who to deal with first. As such, in this final chapter, we get a selection. We have Mode Warp, the Aerial Fortress, and over the Pacific Ocean. I'm going to have to do a little research and figure out what order, or if the order of anything matters at all. I know you'll never get Better Man, not in this game. There's nothing to gain from this, like, unless we lose Mech and Robo, probably not. And that is the final of Dunbine. Again, I don't think we gain anything from any of them. But we'll see, because perhaps enemies that interfere with one may show up again in another. We'll find out next time. I thank y'all for watching. And as always, SIEG ZEON.